Hi girls, today we're going to talk about face yoga and how you can have a younger looking skin in no time if you are consistent with your face yoga. And I'm going to show you what I do and how I got this tight skin without plastic surgery from just doing face yoga and lymphatic drainage. But we're going to do face yoga today, so stay tuned. But first, grab yourself some tea and coffee, whatever you're drinking, and sit back and relax with me. Today I'm drinking again the cranberry apple, and my husband read me off the box today that this is family owned and it's woman owned. So it's, I think he said, it says on the box 3 generations of family owned Bigelow tea. So that's nice, and it's woman owned. I didn't know that until he sat there this morning at breakfast and read this to me. So no wonder I like it. It's owned by us women. Anyway, I wonder if she does facial yoga. Do you do facial yoga? Huh? Cranberry apple? Anyway, that's what I'm drinking today, cranberry apple. I love it. I've drank it before. It's so delicious. So let's have a sip of whatever you're drinking, and let's get on with some face yoga to make your skin look younger and tighter. So good. I have some stevia in that. Stevia, and it's really good. So yeah, a couple people have asked me on my comments whether I do face yoga or not. And I went back and I looked through all my videos, and I didn't see anything where I actually showed you the face yoga that I do. And I do face yoga, and I have done face yoga for I don't know how many years I've done it. But you can start now if you want to, and you can have great results. Sometimes they say in 2 weeks. They did a study on face yoga at Northwestern University, I believe, and out of the group that did the face yoga, their skin looked better within 2 weeks. So that's a good thing. I like quick results. I don't like, when they say, you're going to have to wait. That's why I don't like faceless or anything, because you have to wait so long for the effect of it. I want fast. I want to put a cream on my face and know it's good, and that's why I like my Ella Freda, because I knew right away a week later that it worked, and that's what I want. I don't want to wait for anything. So face yoga is one thing that you can do for yourself, and I like it. The lymphatic drainage that I do, and I'll link that video that I did 3 years ago in my description box, and you can look at it again. Excuse me. And it is a kind of a commercial about Ella Freda, because back then a lot of you were new to my channel and you wanted to know exactly what I put on my face and how I did it. So I broke it down with the creams that I like. Now you can use it for anything you want, but I show you how to do the lymphatic drainage, which is so important to get rid of the toxins in your skin. And that you should start out with a clean face when you're doing the lymphatic drainage. A really clean face and a nice moisturizer that you can blend, that doesn't suck into your skin, that you still have time to blend it in, massage it in to do the lymphatic drainage. And I show you details in that. If you want me to do another one of that, I guess I can update that one. But today I like the face yoga because I've been doing it an awfully long time, and you don't really have to have a clean face to do face yoga. You can just sit in your living room, and I do. During commercials, I do it. They say do it probably 10 to 15 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes every day. I do it off and on periodically when I'm sitting watching TV, and I love it. I absolutely love it. And if you've never done it before, this is your chance to try it. So this is going to sound weird to you, but for just a minute, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to concentrate on your skin. Just close them and concentrate on how your skin feels to you without looking at it. Your eyes, your chin, your cheeks, your neck, your forehead. Just concentrate on what you see mentally of yourself in your skin. And then we'll start a little bit of face yoga, and then we'll concentrate on how you feel afterwards. So what I do, and I just sit on the couch, and I love the way it feels. I love the stretchiness that it gives to my skin. And one of the ones that I've gotten, a lot of people have asked me, what do you do for those cigarette lines or straw lines or those lines that above your lip, which are, really hard once they get in there. I had a lady she did collagen, and they look beautiful, but after the collagen wears off, then When they used to do collagen injections back then. I don't know what they do now, Juvederm, I think. But then you're puffy, and it just looks worse unless you keep having it done. And I don't have that kind of money. Facial yoga is free. And I think the one thing that really helps the lines above your lips is this. You take your tongue and you go all around your inside of your lips with your tongue. Like this, count to 10. Mm-hmm. And push out really hard when you do it, and then go the opposite direction, count to 10. And push out. When you push out, you can see you're pushing out these wrinkles, you're pushing out these marionette lines, and by doing that, I have them a little bit, but I'm 82, so it is what it is. But I think on the whole, it looks pretty good. On the whole, do they still use that expression? On the whole, it looks pretty good. What does that mean exactly? I don't know. But anyway, so you do that. I probably do, I would say, I do it so automatic, I don't even know if I count. I probably do 10 of them. 10 one way, 10 the other way. And it's oh my gosh, you feel really good. So try that. Even when you're, off the video, try it. And the other one that I love patting. I love to pat. I sit there and do it sometime during the commercials. I take my 2 fingers and I pat. I pat up and down these lines here, up and down, and just keep patting. And I probably do that, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, good 2 minutes anyway, as I'm sitting there, just patting. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And you do it, like I say, about 2 minutes. And then I take my 3 fingers here and I pat my cheeks. And you pat, and you pat, and you pat. And you can even blow up your cheeks as you do this one. And somebody will think you farted. But anyway, it's okay, nobody's around. Hello. And you pat. And I would do them as many times as you can. I don't know how many times I do them. I just sit there at night and I do them. And sometimes, if I'm even at a friend's house and I go to the bathroom or something, that sounds really strange, Babsy. But I'll just sit there, for a minute and I'll just pat. Every chance I get, I just do some facial yoga. The other one that I love to do is I take my fingers and I pull out on my eyes, like so. And I hold that for the count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 10. And I hold it. And and I do 10 of those. I release it, I wait, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, and then I repeat it. And I pull my eyes back. When I do the lymphatic drainage, I sometimes use the gua sha, and I hold the gua sha stone up here and do it, and then drain it down, the toxins out into my neck, where the toxins disappear and go into the heart, wherever they go, to cleanse. But anyway, that's what I do for the face yoga. The other facial yoga I do, and it's good for these lines. I have lines on my forehead and that because I'm a very expression person. I have a lot of expression to my face. I'm like always, I just have, I talk with expression, and that's what I do. And so I do have that, but they're not as bad as they could be. And you can see when I push here how tight my skin is. It's really tight. And that's all from face yoga. So I take my 2 fingers, I pull them up here. Take my 2 fingers, I pull them up here. I take these thumbs, I put them on my cheeks, I push way up and dig my thumbs into my cheeks, and I count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I release it. And then I push them down to 10, and then I push them up to 10, then I push them down to 10. And I count to 10 every time I switch expressions. And I absolutely love it. And the other one that is good, you can see, somebody on here told me that my neck was sagging. I don't know who. I got a comment on one of my last video that said, who am I kidding? My neck is sagging or something like that. I don't know. I told her, I said, well, I'm 82. And I lost 50 pounds. So I think for being sick as I was, losing 50 pounds, and keeping up with my yoga and my Ella Freda Face and Neck Cream. Oh, this isn't a commercial, but any cream that I keep up, and I do my facial yoga and my lymphatic drainage. I don't think for losing all that weight, I mean, I know I've lost a lot, and it's kind of gross to me sometimes, but it is what it is. I'm alive, right? But I don't think I have a lot of sagging, and I think that's because, you know, I do a lot of this facial yoga. And this one here I do too. I pull this back, my skin, and I hold it. I put my 2 fingers under my chin, and I hold it to the count of 10. And I'll sit there through a commercial, and I'll just hold it. Sometimes I don't even count. I'll just hold it. I don't even know how many times I do it. Do it until it feels good. It feels so good. And then I'll release it. And then I'll do it again, and I'll release it. And then I'll take my tongue. You take your tongue. You push your tongue right to the roof of your mouth. Really tight. Like so. To the roof of your mouth. And you push up. It hurts a little bit. It might hurt after a little bit, but I'm used to it. But you push up. And you count to 10. And this is for this muscle. This is a lymph node under here. So there's a muscle between your chin and your thyroid that stops the turkey neck. And that is a good one for stopping having turkey neck. And you can see I do not have a turkey neck. And I do that tongue one religiously. So try that one. That one's a really good one. Really. The other one that's a good one. Oh no, we're not done yet. Come on, hop to it. Let's go. We're not done. The other one is just a matter of turning your head. You turn your head to this side, and you count to 10. You turn it hard. I mean, not till you snap your neck, for crying out loud, but you turn it hard. Pull, count to 10. Count to 10, release it, come to the front. Count to 10, come to the front, turn it to the right. Did I say left on the other side? I don't know. You turn it to the right, or wherever you want to start, doesn't matter, left or right, whatever place you start, and you hold it. And if you want to do an up on that one, you stick out your tongue and do it. I'm not sticking out my tongue at you girls, I'm just showing you something. Okay? On the count of 10, hold it in the front, and then to the right. And then that's another one that you can feel this all in here. Pulling and it has this just and it'll change. It has the greatest effect on you. I finish my sentences. Sometimes I edit and I don't finish my sentences, but it just makes that real tight in there and tightens your skin, and it changes your expression. Have you ever had Have you ever had somebody take a picture, you're at a party or something, and you don't know that they're snapping a picture? Because usually when they snap a picture, you're like, you get the prom look. You know, you're all ready for the picture. But when you're not ready for a picture, and you see yourself on a picture that you're not prepared for, that's your normal face usually. And you're usually like this. Or like this. Or some ridiculous face that you have. I remember once we saw a picture of my husband when he was a lot heavier, and he was sitting in a chair at a football game, and somebody took his picture, and we got his picture back, and he was in this big blow up that they did, but he was in the background. It didn't even look like him. I mean, it was just a face from I don't know what, and his body was like this, and he wasn't sucking in or anything because he wasn't prepared for a picture. So if you do these, you'll be more prepared for that. Instead of that straight face like this, when you're relaxed and you're out at a party, you'll be more prepared for those pictures. My grandkids just snap pictures when you're eating. You got drool on you. I don't know. They do all those crazy pictures. And that's when I first found out and saw me. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like awful. So it helps you. And I think when you do face yoga and you keep your face tight, it kind of helps your whole posture, your whole body. You stand up straighter. I don't know what it is. It just, when you do the face yoga, and it just does something to your whole body. You stand up straighter. You just feel better about yourself. You're more, I don't know, you just feel more energetic or something. I don't know what it is, but it just kind of goes with the territory of face yoga. And you'll notice a big difference, a big difference. And there's, stuff you can do. You can do arm exercises if you're sitting there. Sometimes Denny and I'll get a can of soup and we'll do kind of one of these and one of these and one of these and one of these, because we need to build up our muscles a little bit because we both lost so much weight. But we do those. But the face yoga is really important. And I think, let me look, I think that's all that I do at night. Let me check though, hold on. Yeah, you take your finger, I forgot this one too. You take your finger and you go up and down on your number 11. You take it on those lines and you go up and down, and you count to 10 as you go up and down. And then once you go up and down, you go up and then you go out. You go up and then you go out into your temples and just rub. Up and into your temples and rub and hold it. And you do that, 10 times. And really that's pretty much all that you do with facial. If you can think of anything as you're sitting there, to do them. And I always take the bone and I do tap the bone. As I'm doing this one here that I love, I tap the bones underneath the eyes. I go around the eyes, all the way around the eyes, and I pat. Come into the nose, and I do the nose, I pat the nose, so it don't get bigger like your ears when you're older. Oh my gosh. You take on a Dumbo look. But anyway, we're trying to keep our nose small. But anyway, you pat your nose, and you pat all around your eyes. And when you do that, girls, after you do those, if you're doing them here with me, if you've done a little bit with me, or you're going to rewatch me and you're going to do it, then I want you to close your eyes and then, concentrate. I can feel better already with my facial expressions just by doing a little bit that I did now. So it does make a big difference. It really makes a big difference. So there's nothing like face yoga. And if you want to do them in the morning when you wake up, it's good to do them for puffiness. And that's when I do my lymphatic drainage in the mornings when I have no makeup on. And sometimes I'll go and do some of the face yogas in the morning. But I usually do them at night with my makeup on because I don't want to go through a process of washing my face. You can do it either way. But if you want to do some in the morning when you wash your face, because I don't wash my face all the time, but don't tell anybody. But if you want to do them in the morning a little bit, it helps the puffiness and the lymphatic drainage too that you do. When you take this and you get rid of all the toxins in your face and all the puffiness from sleeping, or if you ate the night before and you had too much salt, maybe you went out for Chinese or something was high in sodium, and you do these, you'll feel a lot better and you won't get as much puffiness in your face. And that's what I like about face yoga. It strengthens and tightens your skin without a facelift. And I'm 82 years old, girls, and some of you new subscribers, I have never had a facelift. I told a story about I had Botox done 18 years ago, and I know that exact date almost. It was June 18 years ago, and I know because it was my grandson Hayden's baby shower, and I decided that a couple days before, it was like about 2 or 3 days before his shower, I was going to go and get some Botox. This was the new thing, so I went and got some Botox, and I was at the baby shower, and I just felt like something was in my eyes, like I had something in my eyes. It started with the one eye, and I felt, what is this? And I kept blinking, and then I noticed this one eye was like closing, and my girlfriend said, what's the matter with your eye, Babs? I was like, I don't know. I mean, there's something definitely wrong. Then the other eye started to go. Well, by the end of the baby shower, I could hardly see the cake, the baby cake. My eyes were like this. I was like, what in the heck? And I didn't want to tell anybody. I told my daughter because she knew I had Botox, but I didn't want to tell anybody else there that I had it. I said, Gina, look at my eyes. This is terrible. She said, I think that's a reaction from the Botox. So I called the doctor the next morning, and he said, oh, yeah. He said, that's a reaction from the Botox. Your eyelids can do that. It'll go away in a couple of weeks. And I thought, a couple of weeks? I'm going to be like needing a cane. I mean, what in a couple of weeks? Are you kidding me? A couple of weeks? And it took a couple of weeks for it to go down. So I never went into the Botox thing again, ever. So that's something to grow on, as they say. So, but facial yoga is free. You do it at home, and honest to goodness, it does. My glasses are, one of my subscribers said to push them up like this, and it helps the light and the glasses. And she's right, it does. And I don't know who you are, but whoever you are, thank you for that tip. I get a lot of good tips from you subscribers, lots of them. My last video I did on skin, you told me a lot that you did with your skin, and I've tried it. I did find out that you really need to wash your face twice, though, when you wash your face. You can't just wash your face once. That I know. So I've been washing twice and using my cotton ball, and it's a lot better, I think, doing it twice. So that was helpful, and some of you gave me some good ideas to try to get the makeup off. And baby oil I can't do. I'm allergic to it on my face, and I haven't tried the castor oil yet. I keep saying I'm going to try it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm always afraid to put oils on my skin since I had that adult acne when I was like 47. I got adult acne and I was like awful. Oh my gosh, I was hiding behind people. I was so embarrassed. It was awful acne. And I think it came from baby oil and some oils, mineral oil, I think I had put on my face or something, and it clogged my pores. I was a mess. Anyway, that took me a while to get over. I went to a really good dermatologist, but anyway, sidetracked. But anyway, yeah, do whatever is comfortable for you, and how long you want to do it, it doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt. It stimulates the blood flow. It breaks the collagen. It brings the collagen to the surface. Your face feels fuller. It's a great way to end the night and a good way to start your morning, girls. I wouldn't lie to you. It's wonderful. I've been doing it a long time, and like I say, you can see I'm pretty darn tight. For somebody that's lost 50 pounds, I'm pretty tight. My face is pretty tight, and I do try to work out a little bit. I don't go to the gym or anything. Oh gosh, those days are gone. I didn't even like it when I was younger. I hated going to the gym, but we do try to do some arm lifts, with cans of soups in our hand, and we do lift our legs during the day. Denny and I just sit sometimes, and we'll go, okay, commercial, it's time to do some leg lifts, and we go, ugh, but we'll do that to help stimulate our muscles. So anything you do for yourself all over is a great thing. So that's my face yoga tips, and I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you learned something, and I sure hope you try this Bigelow apple. It's cranberry apple. I always say apple cranberry because A comes before C. What are they talking about? They never went to school. They should have said apple cranberry. I don't know. Grow up, Bigelow. Go to school. But anyway, it is cranberry apple. It is delicious. And thank you all for coming to my living room today. If I didn't say it at the beginning, oh my gosh, I didn't. Thank you so much for coming to my living room today. I so appreciate you. Some of you did the facial yoga with me in here, and I appreciate you. I don't know what I would do without you girls. You're just wonderful subscribers. I know a lot of the creators say they have the best subscribers, but you are the best subscribers. You've kept me going. You've kept Denny going. Your prayers have been wonderful, and Denny needs some because he's not doing so well, but I'll give you an update in another video. But today was just a face yoga video because you've asked me about it, and when you ask me about something, I give it to you. So that's it for today. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you. I love you so much, and be kind, and also let's go be the best version of yourself you can be, and it's free at home. So I love you girls. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.